the masterpieces made within the Barbieverse, as we call it, of which I will be ranking from S to F. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it. I think Barbie and the Diamond Castle has a scene with a troll,
Collecting on an old deck.
and then they solve a riddle in order to convince that troll to let them pass. The riddle was something about an instrument, but the instrument turned out to be the voice. It was very clever.
Impossible! Unthinkable!
I'll give it a B. Barbie Diaries, absolute dirt trash. I hate it. No, cringe. Go die. Barbie and the Three Musketeers, absolute classic. I remember very clearly the scene where they are training using forks and they throw them all over the place and they land perfectly in their spots whilst they are clean. It's a very heartwarming story about a young Barbie living a very modest life, wanting nothing more than to be a musketeer like her parent was, or something of that likeness. And she's very good at what she does. I love a strong female role. We'll give it an A. I don't know what else it could possibly be other than S tier. Barbie and the Dancing Princesses. What an absolute, just like a perfect take on like an almost Cinderella-esque story where the father loses his wife, takes on a new, not so nice to his 13 young daughters. Barbie, great girl, convinces the others to go to a magical land, and they dance because they just love to dance. But the madam, she hates it. But she just doesn't understand their freedom of expression. And you know what? It taught me a lot. Christmas Carol, great, classic. Her dress made me feel things. We'll give it an A. Good for them. Great design. Fairytopia. I'm gonna be honest, the fairy thing, it's a little overdone. They do the fairy thing a few times. They do Fairytopia, they do Fairytopia 2, they do Rainbow, whatever that is. They also do Mariposa. Mariposa is honestly way better. It's just done too much. They overdid it. They kicked the horse until it stopped spitting money. And honestly, I just don't like that, because I feel like Barbie, though being a rich, white, blonde woman, is not meant to represent such capitalistic and imperialistic beliefs of like constantly overusing a product until it is worn out. It's really more than that. So I just think that we should put it in C tier for that sake. Great films though, and I love them a lot. Barbie Nutcracker, another absolute classic. The Nutcracker, but taken another step further beyond what the Nutcracker ever hoped to be, as a simple cringe play written by some loser old man. Gross, ew. Let's get a new take by amazing Barbie. Alright, The Nutcracker is a fantastic story with a fantastic ending that brought me to tears many times because I've watched it 12. So, Rapunzel, goated. Nothing else has to be said. They're just so good at making the classics even more classic. Christmas Carol, it was a little bit weaker. It was, I'll give you that. It was a little bit weaker. It put a lot of effort onto, and I get that, she has the assets, why not use them? I understand, but it just felt a little forced. Princess and the Popstars, gotta go and see. I don't even remember what happens. Well, I do remember what happens. Princess and the Popstar is about Barbie, who is a princess, and a pop star who is the dark-haired one. Obviously dark-haired because they want to be inclusive to all people, and that's the thing about Barbie, is they're always inclusive. And you can see that because despite all of the blonde, blue-eyed, white person references, there are plenty of women with slightly tanned skin and brown hair. And that's pretty much all the people that exist on the planet Earth. And I think that they're trying to say that, and they've made their point clear. Anyway, Barbie and the Princess and the Popstar is a play off of another film, which honestly deserves a significantly greater impression. There's absolutely no way it's not on here. Okay, thank heavens. Yes! The Princess and the Pauper. The greatest Barbie. Just listen to this. Just listen to this. Okay, just listen to this and let it speak for itself.
To be a princess is to know which spoon to use. To be a princess is 1,000 pairs of shoes. Shoulders back and tummy in and pinky out and lift the chin and slowly turn the head from side to side.
The fact that he wasn't gay blows my mind every single day of the week. I don't know how that didn't happen. I don't know why it didn't happen. I deserved it. We deserved it. Everybody was there wanting it, but it didn't happen, and I guess that's okay. We weren't ready for it yet. At that time, I think none of us would have truly been prepared. And there it is. It's a simple tier list, but it's a factual one. It's the only right one. And if you have a differing opinion, you can feel free to write it down below or whatever. I don't really care what you do. Well, anyway, I'll see you next time. Barbie is amazing and perfect. I hope they continue to release more and make billions more dollars off of the small hands of little children who don't know.
right with me all the time.